Hey everybody, the trial this week is Trail Mix, and the car restriction is this C600 1973 Alpine A110 1600S. Alright, and that's the car I'm going to be in, because I have to be. Alright, let's take a look at the races here. The first one is Tapalpa Trail. They must like that one. That one pops up all the time. Anyway, second one is Cordillera Trail. And then the third one, which we'll probably not do, is Desierto Trail. Alright, let's find ourselves a team. And there's the team. Okay, here we go, race 1. Now, I do want to note, whoa, I think I didn't take off. This build this week, I kind of went the opposite of my build last week. Where last week I rolled stock tires and a bunch of power. This week I'm doing a small upgrade on the tires and not too much extra power. Reason being is there wasn't a whole lot of, holy cow, horsepower. Oh wow, that's one of those torpedo drivers. That is awesome. But the extra horsepower that I would have got by rolling with stock tires wasn't a ton. At least it didn't feel like a lot. That's why I went ahead and went the tire upgrade this week, and so we'll see how this goes. Now this race, when I was looking at the races, I realized is not a good race for this build. There's hardly any sharp turns at all. It's pretty much a lot of straights. And like I said, I need curves for this build to be really good. And you can see I'm knifing through this, but I'm just a little slow. But let's see if we can. We're not going to catch first. That guy's rolling pretty good. Now the second race has a whole bunch, so I'll be curious to see how this build plays out in the second race. I mean, I haven't even let go of the throttle one bit yet. That's kind of a sign your car's over handling, too much handling. When you don't ever have to let go of the throttle or brake. I mean, I'm just straight up just going here. Oh. I think that dude cut me off there. He didn't want me to pass him. But it looks like I'm destined for a third. Like I said, this race is not favorable for this build. Super easy to drive, this car. As you can tell, the guy in front of me is swinging all over the place, but he has a whole lot more power. I have a feeling the second race will be much different. Oh, can we pass him? I don't think he's going to let me pass. Anyway, if I could. Oh, on the inside, and we do pass him at the end. Alright, race 1 done. And we did destroy the driver tires. Pretty easy race, actually, guys. Okay, race 2, here we go. And this one does have a whole lot more bends. I have a feeling, even though I'm starting off in last, starting here at the back, I have a feeling this build will shine in this particular race. But let's just see. Maybe I'm... Oh, there's the torpedo driver, of course. My bad. Yeah, I'll say. Okay. But here we go. Can we catch up? Will the handling build come through? Or should I have gone with the power build? You know, this is an interesting thing about Forza. You can't build one or the other. However, if you build... Look at that little maneuver there. If you build for both, like a mix, oh boy, of handling and power, it never works out. You gotta go one or the other. I mean, of course, if you build a power build, you do put some handling in there, especially depends a lot on the car class. Oh, look at there. That's where the tire upgrade came into place. Okay. Now, can we maintain first? Because like I said, it's a little slower. Slow and steady wins the race when there's a lot of curves. There's a nice sharp one up here. Oh, almost missed that one. Holy smokers. So I put a lot of distance in between me on these curves. It's just a matter on these straightaways, especially on the pavement. Can I keep my lead? I don't know. The $1 million question. Yeah, so this race is much more suited to a handling build. What would be kind of cool is if they let you switch tunes in between races. Well, I guess that would take a whole lot of time. That's just kind of crazy. But, I am smoking everybody on this race. Which I kind of thought would happen. First race would be a struggle. Oh, they still got second. It's not like second's awful. And this race, much better. When I barely have to go off the throttle, even on this race. Pretty much full throttle the whole way through. On these kind of bends, I'm going off a little bit. Just easing off. Right here I'm going to have to for sure. Ooh, I don't want to miss a flag at the end. That'd be horrible. Alright. So if you guys do use this tune, just be aware that first race won't be as good for you. But it is easy to drive regardless, no matter what track you're on. This sucker is really easy to drive. And we are going to wrap it up here. No one in sight, no one even on the mini-map. This car and build shined on this second race. Alright, and this will take care of the trial too. And there you have it. We did beat the Drivatars once again. That does take care of the trial this week. Thanks, guys. I'll see you all later.
Alright, alright, alright. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.